salty fun here. And we are getting DA Seniks versus Frozen.
Oh, yeah.
So I've never seen these two play, but I'm sure they have played each other before.
Friendlies, you know.
So Seniks, really solid Samus player.
Yeah, definitely proficient in edge guarding, which you have to be in this matchup.
I remember fighting him when he was pre-patch Samus and he was bodying me, and I'm like, oh, that's a thing that Samus can do?
Yeah. Up B kills like 40% earlier before they nerfed that for some odd reason.
Yeah, but so to talk about this matchup, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
I admitted earlier that my knowledge of this matchup is actually very limited. My thing is that, of course, Corrin has those huge disjoints with her sword and Dragonlance, but however, she's also susceptible to being juggled. You know, doesn't have really a combo breaking option, and if Seniks
counter, counter is technically a combo breaking option.
Like, what frame does it come out on?
She becomes frame 4, I believe.
Really? Wow,
it's pretty quick.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something that you always have to respect. I do believe that because Samus has so many multi-hits, it's maybe not as dangerous. But, so right now, these two players going super even, back and forth.
Just a slugfest right now.
Yeah, and I mean, so Samus probably a little bit of advantage in terms of the surviving department, but Corrin has a huge edge in the killing department.
Definitely.
That's one of Samus's biggest issues, is the fact that she has really a not viable grab. And especially at kill percents, so it can be really hard for her to just.
Wow!
So smart.
Wow! That was a wonderful conversion, actually.
Oh yeah, no,
that's clean falling up here into up B. And shielding is basically no longer an option unless you perfect shields for Frozen.
Although even if you're perfect shielding, when your shield is that low, there's a chance you can get shield stabbed.
Really? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because like
it doesn't cover her whole body. Yeah. Like if he shoots it just a little bit higher.
You'll still get shield slap, and at this percent, he'll definitely die from it.
Oh, yeah, no. Ooh, but speaking of dying,
not going to die all the way from across the stage. Dragonlance is thankfully not that powerful, but that back air definitely is. Frozen going to close out that first stock.
Yeah, and now Corrin with max rage. Corrin is probably one of those characters that, like, her combo power gets better the more rage she has. Sort of Mario-esque in that regard. But anyway, right now, just these hitbox after hitbox. Frozen just trying to put him in the right place. So far it seems to be working, and now Samus being juggled.
Yeah, definitely a place no Samus main wants to be. But, oh, point blank, and nope. Wow, that kills. Interesting. I know he was at 160, but it didn't seem like it was a full charge shot, though.
No, that was a half charge shot. Definitely. There might have been some questionable DI, but I can totally see how that would kill.
Oh, just going to counter it, get out of the way. He does not even care.
So, actually the way that Corrin's counter, if you don't know, the way it works on projectiles is that, you know, the counter activates and she is intangible until the frame she can act, essentially. So, there's, like, it's unpunishable if she uses it on an actual projectile.
Right now, Seniks trying to make something happen, you know. He's down deep. About a solid 60%, actually. And more being tacked on by Frozen.
Yeah. I have to say, though, so normally Frozen and Corrin's in general get so much like mileage off of ledge play. She's amazing at ledge trapping, and Frozen definitely one of the best at showcasing that. But Seniks doing an amazing job of when he's on ledge, he just uses Zairs, he uses his tether to mix it up. He's just being so good at not getting trapped there.
Yeah, like we said earlier, Seniks, no stranger to the masterful art of edge guarding. And, you know, once you get that good at it, you kind of understand how to weave around somebody else's edge guarding options. Oh, that point blank. And in the seeming blink of an eye, Seniks has brought this back. Yeah, definitely. Like,
and now he finally has the lead.
Oh, good God, are you dead? No, you are not.
And time is probably not going to be a factor, but you know, they can't, like, at this point, Frozen cannot just hold on forever.
Seniks clutching that one back from the hands of Frozen, not giving up. And that charge shot, just wiping him off the map. That was amazing.
Oh, yeah. Just amazing reads there. In general, he just got so much mileage off of a charge shot. Corrin, being a sword character, normally it's really hard for Samus to contest that. She has nice hitboxes, but not a lot of them are disjointed. But with that charge shot, she doesn't have to worry about getting counterattacked by Nair or Flare.
And you said earlier about Seniks having tournament nerves. You know, he read out a sigh of relief after that. And that, like, the amount of mental fortitude you have to have, being down that much against Corrin, just to bring it back with Samus. You know, maybe he's forgiven them for good. But the set isn't over yet. you know, still games to be had, and right now still decently from Frozen.
Yeah, and Frozen, great player, no stranger at all to downloading his opponent.
Oh, no, I know.
And already we can kind of see the start of that. But, and see, there's that counter. Not too dangerous because, you know, so much of Samus's moves are multi-hit. Although she counters a back air. Oh, sheesh.
I swear. Corner's counter, but believe me, something interesting for sure. And once again, Seniks has a similar death state. But, I would like to see more Dragon Lances actually from Frozen, believe it or not, despite...
You mean the forward smash or the side B?
Oh, the side B, the side B. Yeah, that one.
Ooh, yeah, putting even more pressure on there.
Oh, wow, that shield poke. Wow.
That almost shield broke. That would have been really pretty bad.
Yeah, that would have been sure death. You know, charged up up smash on top platform would have been a wrap.
Even just, I think, charged F smash. Fully charged F smash at 70% probably would go. But anyway, right now, really smart.
Yeah, they're just dancing around each other.
Yeah, and Seniks using short hop air dodge so much, and it's really working out. It's pretty safe, it seems like. He's throwing it out these ranges where, like, if Frozen does commit to an option, he can punish it. And if he doesn't, he isn't really at risk himself.
Right now, he's also been rolling a lot more, and I hope Frozen doesn't catch on to it. But what he did catch was that stock pinned on the Dragon Lance, going to send him flying right off the side of the map.
Yeah, and now Seniks has to make that comeback, and Samus's kill power, especially when she doesn't have rage,
can be a bit lacking.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see how Seniks manages to bring this back. So many of the kills so far have been with charge shot, so definitely charging that move up will probably be key to Seniks' victory here.
Right now, Frozen is determined to not let a repeat of last game. Oh, what a side B, double side B, erasing that stock off the side. Seniks definitely feeling that, and that is a two-stock. You said Frozen downloading his opponent. Well, in those two instances right there, that's exactly what it looked like.
Just the pokey to pokey.
Yeah, just completely read Seniks' recovery options, like how he's been recovering over the course of this match. It converted it to hard data.
That was
amazing.
That was like the first time he's gone off stage to like do something like that, and just the moment he does it, it's just boom.
So Seniks definitely going to look back on that game, see what he did wrong. It was, you just let Frozen get too much of a lead. I know that's pretty basic, but you have to keep it close, especially when you're playing Samus. Like, you cannot allow to be overwhelmed by this character, and especially Frozen.
Ooh. And so it looks like we're going to Town and City Game 3 here.
All right.
Now, on the one hand, Samus actually has great kill power off the top. You know, she can actually do something similar to pre-patch ZSS, where she gets like up air to up air to up
and then rage for the first hit of up B, just erasing that.
Yeah. Speaking of up B,
it's just up B twice. Yeah. Sonic style, come on, man. Just jab to spot dodge 2 times in a row.
I have to say, it's a little telling about Frozen, that Frozen is just staying in there in shield. Probably could have punished the spot dodge, but he's like, I have no risk. I'm just going to play it safe and just shield in front of you. What's the worst that could happen?
Exactly, but right now, he just took like 40% off a pure juggle situation.
I mean, that's what happens. Samus can struggle to land, especially against a character like Corrin and a player like Frozen. Wow, what a grab.
Oh, I am so... Well, what the... though? What an exchange from these two players. They're just having my heart racing right now. I'm so surprised that downer didn't even hit. Like, didn't even hit.
Intangibility.
Yeah.
He's intangible.
I thought he got it before
10.
like the hits even started. Because if you get that first hit of like a momentum stopping, it'll just trade with the up B of Corrin.
I believe that, so before the hitbox comes out though, Frozen, or Corrin is intangible. And I think that's what we saw there. And right now, these two pretty even, but Frozen.
Wow, what a
yeah, Frozen looking for this kill.
Not going to do it, though.
But I don't think, does she have a jump? Ooh, and she makes it back just fine. The platform coming in for the assist.
Yeah, right now you talked about that ledge trapping that Corrin and Frozen has in particular. Oh, are you? No, you're okay. Like, this isn't free patch. But right now, Seniks is getting so many grabs. I don't think I've seen him miss a ton of grabs once in the set.
And the shield stand.
And you know what he did?
To get it.
B. To quote Stacy King, this man, I want to go higher.
We saw that before. Like, that's so amazing. The shields, just the shield damage from that up B ends up like taking basically like, there was a little bit damage on that shield, but there was
in full control. Definitely wants to make a statement after last game where he got 2 stock. You know, perhaps he might be working on 2-stock of his own right now. If he gets a few correct reads, you know, he's definitely in a firm position to take the step.
Well, rip the 2-stock, but he still has a lead here.
Definitely. Such a close game.
All right.
Yeah, he's trying to space out with these airs right now.
F smash is the wrong way.
Yeah, try to get a read on that roll.
Ooh, that up smash though, covering the landing.
That forward tilt was actually so clutch. Just poke him out of that. You know, you can't do that. I know how that move works.
Oh yeah, up B out of shield again. Seniks has gotten that so often. He like, while Frozen is landing, he just catches him with the up B.
Yo, Seniks is bringing out the tricks. That down B bomb into forward. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he tried to use a short hop, air dodge right there, but it didn't work out for him.
Okay, so Frozen punishing the cross up with the neutral air, and now we have him
Seniks
off
is
stage.
in full control. 123 to 47. But like you said, a simple juggle situation can quickly just make up this damage.
Or just a crazy edge guard. Let's see if he goes for it. Goes super deep. Doesn't actually get rewarded for it though, and now he's the one in the bad situation.
Yeah, Frozen playing along the platforms. Knows that charge shot, which he just uses online, but this is bad. That's it.
No
way! No way. Wow. Wow. Town and City coming in clutch for Frozen and Rage. Frozen's going to take that. Wow.
Yeah, that's...
Wow, look more disappointed.
What?
Look more disappointed.
No, I'm not. No. Like,
I'm
really
so
good
happy.
stuff to Frozen.
Yeah,
I'm not.
great stuff to
I'm
Frozen.
sort of just surprised.
Yeah.
That